Right, what's happening everyone? Entertainment from your side. First of all, sorry for the bit of a nasally voice. I think I'm coming down with sore throat or something like that. I don't know. Right, but I'm here to cover the first match between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe, and just a bit of a note that obviously given the time it started, I couldn't cover the entire match. I just covered one innings. But I'll have my thoughts on the rest of the innings as well, I believe. And also, I will not be able to cover the second and third matches because the second match is, if I'm not mistaken, it's on a on a Monday or very early Monday morning. I can't cover that because I have because I'm doing my internship right now, and I have my internship period between Monday the 10 to 12 p.m. and I have a lot of things to run on Monday, and on Wednesday Wednesday night I'm actually traveling. So once I'm in the Emirates, I will not be able to cover these matches because I won't have the software. In fact, you'll not hear from me until especially through video. I'll try to get some done, but I don't think you're gonna hear from me through video at least till 28th or 29th or something like that. So that being said, let's jump right into this match. Oh yeah, I also switched up my microphone to use this as my default. So you guys let me know if if you can still hear a very prominent lisp. And by the way, the drink of today, Pepsi, motherfuckers. Yeah, Pepsi. Right. Right. Okay. Zimbabwe won the toss. Chose to bowl first. Okay. Alamin Hussain was back, and he's back with Arafat Sunny. Liton Das was to open with Tamim Iqbal because Sami Sarkar is actually ruled out of the entire series. I believe he has a side strain. So Liton Das to open with TI, even though they named Imrul Kais as his replacement. Is that a good move? Let's see. Okay, and in Zimbabwe, obviously I don't follow Zimbabwe cricket as closely as Bangladesh cricket, but Tanda Chitara was not in this side, and in fact, someone like Brian Vittori, he's actually over playing for Zimbabwe A, and Zimbabwe A just took the Series L, whitewash to Bangladesh A in Harare. After the first over, Bangladesh won for 0. I mean, Tamim Iqbal, come on, man, don't fail. Okay. This is another news guy, Luke Zhongwei. He did some good bowling, and Liton Das did some bad batting as well. And Zhongwei gets Liton Das out 1.6 overs. I believe he got caught to Creamer, was it? Yeah, he got caught by Creamer off a wide shot, and he goes for a duck. So Bangladesh 2 for 1. The new man was Mahmoud Riyad. After 3, Bangladesh were 4 for 1. After 4, Bangladesh were 15 for 1. And Zhang was starting to show some experience right away, bowling some bad boundary balls. After 5, beating 19 for 1. So you can see the the sedate pace of Bangladesh, which I'm not too much of a fan of because it's not going to work all the time. Okay, after 6, Bangladesh are 25 for 1, and TI hitting a huge 6 down the wicket at that at that over. After 7, Bangladesh were 26 for 1, and Mahmoud Riyad was clearly taking his time. Muzarabani, the new. I'm sorry if I get some of these names wrong. Muzarabani was the new bowler and in fact, I'm not too sure about the move with Mahmudullah being a number 3. Maybe Mushfiqur Rahim, what he showed today should have been number 3. After 8 boundaries for 34, I'm like, come on, BD, you gotta put your foot on the accelerator right now. Okay, 8.3 over 8.3 Panyangara against Mahmudullah Riyad bowled. The ball seamed in off the pitch, and there's a lack of adequate foot movement, and it kind of look at the replay, kind of looks like maybe was a little bit too late on the shot, Mahmudullah, but he gets bowled. I believe he goes for 9, and Bangladesh went 30 for 2. New man in was Mushfiqur Rahim. After 9, Bangladesh was 31 for 2. And me, I'm like, at least, get to 40 by the next over. But they took 8 runs of that over. I believe, they were like, 39 for 2 at the end of 10. Power play still belonging to Zimbabwe, like in many situations. The beginning belongs, when Zimbabwe bowl first, the beginning belongs to Zimbabwe. Because, they bowl with some good pace, bounce, variation and all that. And some good discipline altogether. But still, like, Mushfiqur is looking good, like, he just hit 2 consecutive 4s in that over. Okay. Now, this is my, 5 over breakdown period. Creamer to bowl the 13th. And after 13, Bangladesh were 53 for 2. The run rate was still below 4. And I'm thinking at this point, like, Bangladesh are letting Zimbabwe dictate the pace. They shouldn't let them do that. And Sean Williams to bowl the 16th. Okay. There's a few awkward moments in this match. Mehrab Hussain Jr. He's actually he has actually played cricket for Bangladesh internationally, and a lot of his cricket came against Zimbabwe on an international level, especially in the ODIs. He was commentating in this match, and he sounded awkward as fuck. Not to put him down too much, this is his first appearance, doing commentary, so let's go a bit easy on him. So let's give him a few matches to actually basically fill his boots in the commentary position if this is something he is pursuing to do, which I think Bangladesh should do. They should get more players, more commentators involved. I mean, come on, how long are you gonna keep Shamim Chowdhury, that old, all due respect to him, but he's old. Come on. How long are you going to keep him around and have just a 2-man show this entire time? Atar Ali Khan and Shamim Chowdhury. They need more people to come in. At least with India, they're giving more prominent roles to Gavaskar. They're giving people in like sort of Ganguly. I don't know where Arun Lal is. India has a good team of commentators, which involves a lot of ex-players, and that awkward as fuck Harsha Bhogle. Awkward as fuck. I mean, I've heard the commentary during the India South Africa the test match that's going on, and by the way, South Africa South Africa has its own problems. It's not like India doesn't have problems. India has fucking big time problems, but South Africa also has their big time problems as well. Okay. But that Harsha Bhogle, even there as a third wheel commentator, he came up with stupid ass jokes, man. I mean, it's the kind of one of thing that that makes you want to just shove your hand through the flat screen and choke the motherfucker, saying that's not funny. Choke that motherfucker straight out, man. That's not funny, you hoe. And I actually I believe one segment which actually something Bangladesh can adopt, ask an expert at BCB or something like that, because like the Bangladeshi community is very mobile active, not necessarily internet active, but very mobile active. Okay, I actually asked an expert, in if you follow me on my Twitter, ask an expert to BCCI, what's it gonna take to get Harsha Bhogle to shut the fuck up? Anyway, okay, back to the match. After 20 overs, Bangladesh 84 for 2. TI hit another 6, and Sean Williams was actually being taken to the cleaners at this point. And it was good to see the run rate at was above 4. I believe it was 4.25. Okay, Sikandar Raza to bowl the 22nd. Sikandar Raza has a reputation of getting you breakthroughs, and I thought like Bangladesh should be careful of this. 23.1 over, Bangladesh 100 over up, so I'm like good stuff. Keep it going. Okay, but the next ball, TI goes for another big shot off Sikandar Raza and gets caught by Zhang Wei for 40. And this is exactly what I said. I'm like, Sikandar Raza is on. Don't take him for granted. Don't take him for granted because he has a reputation, and Bangladesh of all teams should know this. Oh, okay. And Bangladesh were 100 for 3. And then the man of world cricket, in terms of all-rounder, and obviously no disrespect to Jack Callis, no disrespect to Jack Callis, one of the greatest all-rounders of all time in world cricket. But Shakib Al Hasan is the left-arm spinning version of Jack Callis, hands down. They're like because they put the graphic out there about genuine all-rounders that have Shane Watson, that have Rockstar Spud, Ravinder Jadeja and all that. Some of them have done their shit, but at the current moment, no one is at the level of Shakib Al Hasan in terms of consistency, because you cannot keep the guy out of the match, and we'll get to it. Okay, he made some big comments about Bangladesh. The way they're playing should annihilate Zimbabwe. They should basically what it means they should put Zimbabwe to the ground and rub their face in the dirt. Humiliate the shit out of them. Dominate and destroy their opposition. And it is good to see that. Although being respectful, it is good to see that attitude saying that now we have to move forward. We have to move forward now. We are better. We are the gap between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe right now is huge, and we have to show that the gap is huge. Okay, was Rabani to bowl the 25th? Okay, after 25, Bangladesh 105 for 3. Perhaps a few more runs, perhaps not the wicket of TI, but still in a decent position. Let's see what happens. Okay, Mushfiq getting to 15 in the 26th over, and Mushfiq Rahim, from the moment he walked in, he is timing the ball pretty well. He is looking in fucking form, which is actually reflected in the some of the post-match statements that he made. Right, he is looking in fucking form, and he is batting like a beast, and he's scoring at a very good rate too. Okay, 27.5 overs. The Shaq man also falls to Sikandar Raza. I'm like, come on, man.
Bold.
Okay, it was a lucky stumping, but it was a lucky stumping. Like, you know, it bounced off the keeper, Richmond Muthambani, is it? Yeah, it bounced off his glove and you know, just ricocheted onto the stump. But come on, man, stop trying to take him on so much. Okay, he's gone stumped for 16. BD 116 for 4, I believe. Oh, sorry, 123 for 4. John Wayne to bullet 29th. And after 30, Bangladesh 131 for 4. Sikandar Raza definitely, like, you know, stifled some of the momentum of BD, but Bangladesh at this point, like, Bangladesh should be careful, because one of the greatest demons Bangladesh have, well, more successfully than not, have been able to put to sleep is the demon of complacency and inconsistency and batting collapses. And also bowling collapses. So as long as BD keeps that demon sedated and, like, you know, trapped and not being allowed to, you know, resurrect, BD is gonna do good. But you never know. You never know with BD. Okay. By the way, the replacement for Shakib was Sabir Rahman, and I'm thinking, perhaps Nasser Hussain before him. Okay, 35th was to be bowled by Creamer. And after 35, okay, after 35 was 160 for 4. Sikandar Raza had a expensive 15-run over that actually, like, you know, caused BD to gain the momentum. And Mashrik is informed, so, like, you know, what you gonna do. And notice also something else. I'm like, Sikandar Raza, I believe he bowls better to left-handers than right-handers. So perhaps a tactical sign. Excuse me, a tactical sign there for Zimbabwe, like, you know, when and against whom to use Sikandar Raza. Sean Williams to bowl to 36. And Panyangar to bowl 39, and after 40 Bangladesh, after 40 Bangladesh 194 for 4. I'm like, that's right, Tigers. Now aim for 300, and Rahim, you get your century, okay, and let's do this shit right. Okay, now back to my over by over analysis. After 41, Bangladesh were 200 for 4. I'm like, alright. After 42, Bangladesh were 206 for 4. Creamer bowled pretty well, but, you know, like, obviously he's a leg spinner, so he gonna go for, like, you know, he gonna go for a few. Come on, man, leg spinners. They usually, like, you know, you either get good rewards or you don't, or you get very bad rewards. Usually, right? So he bowled well, and he was done. I'm like, okay, BD, you saw one bowler. Now you know what to do. You've been in this situation before. Jean Wood bowled 43rd. After 43, Bangladesh were at 210-4. I'm like, come on, man, like, step it up. But Rahim was trying. You could see in that over there was a good amount of play, play, swing and misses in that over. Muzur Bani to build 44. BD were 216 for 4 after that over. And 44.4 over. Sabir Rahman gets to 50. Really good supporting role, and he got it at a good rate too. And the partnership between Rahim and Sabir was actually pretty good. I mean, it was over 100 runs in the end. After 45, Bangladesh were 230 for 4. Big over from the bat of Sabir Rahman. And also, the recurring problem of Zimbabwe cricket has returned in bowling. Death bowling. That always let them down. Death bowling. Okay. 45 point, hold on. 45.3 over. Mushfiqur Rahim, he gets to a century. His fourth in the ODI, 8 fours, 1 6, 104 balls. Very good rate, very good hitting, very good, staying in form. Now, hit big, boyo. And stay that out in the end. This is what you gotta do. After 46, okay. After 46, BD 235 for 4. Okay, 46. BD 235 4. The 50 distraction out of the way, the 100 distraction out of the way. Throw everything. Throw everything at that bitch, at that ball. Punting guard will know 47th. Okay, Sabir Rahman gets run out, I believe, 46.4 overs by good piece of fielding by Grand Creamer. Sabir Rahman goes for 57, and I believe BD goes for 57. Bangladesh were 242 for 5. New man in was Nasser Hussain, and the score remains 242 for 5 after 47. Okay, but Nasser Hussain tries to go big again for tries to go big and goes for a duck in 47.2 overs, and Bangladesh were 243 for 6. The new man in was Mashrafi, Matt Hardy, Murtaza, because he just won't die. Okay, 47.3 OV. Bangladesh 243 for 7. Mushfiqur Rahim run off for 107. Grand Creamer again, and brilliant century by Mushfiqur Rahim. In fact, this year he has been in very good form. Bangladesh are 243 for 7. Me, I'm like, get past 250, we'll be good. New man Arafat Sunny. After 48, Bangladesh are 245 for 7 after 48. After 49, Bangladesh are 254 for 7. I'm like, okay, now throw everything at the bat, at the ball. I'm like, what, fuck it. You got over 250, you got over 250, just go for it. You should be good enough to defend 5 runs and over against this Zimbabwe side, which actually had an injured Richmond Muthumbani, at the innings, who got injured by a lapse of technique, by the way. Lapse of technique. Any coach or wicketkeeper will tell you that's not how you receive a ball. You do, looking at how you receive the ball, you do not have your right leg forward. You have your left leg forward. Yeah, essentially it's a variation of the long barrier. The long barrier, you have your left leg forward, while you're receiving the ball, in this direction. Okay. Muzrabani gets Murtaza, I believe, for 49.3 OV. Murtaza goes for 14. Bangladesh were 264 for 8. I'm like, all right, you know what? Murtaza did his thing. He hit a 4, he hit a 6. He did his thing. New man in all I'm saying. Okay. End of 50 overs. Arafat Sunny gets run out. Bangladesh are 273 for 9. I'm like, good total. But Zimbabwe again, their death bowling has failed them again and again. And here's where you start to wonder. You have to start looking at a new crop of bowlers. You have to start looking at it. Or you have to reduce the load of Tinashipani Angara, Tenda Chitara and all these people, and get people who can do death bowl, who can do proper death bowling. Because with the new rules that have come around, and people have reported that Baskin have reported that slogging in those overs and going for too many big shots is difficult. What happened shouldn't have happened. I believe close to 80 runs, something like 80 runs in the last 10 overs. It shouldn't have happened if you had good bat bowling. But at least, Elton Chigumbura didn't bowl, because Elton Chigumbura, much often than not, he is very, very, very expensive with the ball, more often than not. And I like this new rule that he's assuming that he's supposedly a specialist batsman. I'm like, okay, see what happens. Mashur Rahim played fantastically. The crowd was fucking electric and phenomenal for this match. This is what I told you. You put cricket in Bangladesh, it will sell. And the new decision to host Bangladesh to hold the third straight Asia Cup from a business standpoint makes sense. India has the problems. Sri Lanka, they're barely getting crowd for their home matches against West Indies. They're barely getting the crowds there. So imagine for neutral game. So the obvious decision was Bangladesh. UAE, I'd rather keep cricket that does not involve Pakistan out of UAE. I'd rather do that. But if you had to break in some of those neutral venues, you could have broken UAE and Qatar. Okay, and here's where I sort of because I believe it was 7 in the morning. I'm like, God damn, and I gotta get some sleep. It's not like my weekends are free. I just took some time out to actually record this video. I still have errands to run. I still have assignments to do, because long and behold, master's degree, my deadlines fall in the thing. Pretty much all my deadlines fall on the weekends. So my weekends are fucked up. I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, this being one of my last videos, unless something big happens before I leave, which that causes me to either analyze or rant, hashtag angry tank top. Unless something like that happens, this is gonna be one of my last cricket videos, because I'll be out for just over 2 weeks. But yeah, okay, so what happened? Let's have a look. Just to be more accurate, let's have a look. And I'm sorry if I go off the camera range a bit. Hold on, check. No, I'm still on camera. One look at the scorecard, and it reads that Bangladesh won the match by 145 runs, which I believe is some sort of a record. Okay. Okay. By the way, Luke Zhangwei will replace the injured Richmond Muthambani, and to his credit, he did a good job. Because opening the bowling and the batting, and that too at such short notice, he did a good job. But he scored 39. Chamu Chibaba 8. Craig Owen 2. Sean Williams 8. And you expected Craig Irvin and Sean Williams to actually deliver some. Okay, Chigumbura 41, high score in the high score in this inning of 51 balls with 0 4s and 2 6s. All right. And Chikumbura has a reputation of of being a hitter as it is. And Secondo Raza came at number 6 for some reason. Did not open. He went for 3, then 1, 15, 5. Like it's a dismal showing. And Zimbabwe all out for don't mind that, 128. Yeah, Zimbabwe all out for 128. Surprisingly, Mustafizur Rahman did not get wickets, but I don't think he needed to. He just bowled the 6 overs. I've seen dozing off. I've seen sort of clips of the second innings. Mustafizur Rahman was bowling like a beast as usual. Increasing with pace. Perhaps a bit more on the accuracy, but still. Notice Mustafizur Rahman when he bowls, a lot of the shots, the fours that come about, they come up inside and outside edges and buys. It's not like they're convincing shots like most of the runs that come off of Mustafizur. They're buys, and he opens the bowling too. So put that into consideration. He went for 4.5 ish runs and over for 27 runs. Arafat Sunny, these two didn't get any wickets. The Shaq man, the man of world cricket right now. The man of world in terms of all-rounders, the spinning trend-setter. Yes, Shakib right now is a trend-setter in spinning all-rounders. Because name me someone that, although you want to argue, name me someone else on his level in terms of the spinning all-rounder. By the way, I kind of think I figured out why it sounds like I have sort of a speech impediment or something like that. If I do, because believe me, I've been to recording studios and they told me I don't. I've recorded music over and over again. They told me I don't. I'm like, okay. I've got too many third party second third party opinions on that. At times it might seem that I do. It's something to do with really strong doses of caffeine, which I actually had really strong coffee, really high doses of caffeine, and how most of your muscles in your body just seem to remain tensed up, including the tongue muscles. So you don't get that fluency in your deliveries, in your speech. Okay, the Shaq man, he took 5 wickets. In fact, I think this is the first 5-wicket haul that I remember Shakib having in ODI cricket. Al-Amin got 1 wicket, Murtaza got 2 wickets, and he goes past 200, 201, 212 or something like that. Nasir Hussain, he got 1 wicket. And the match was over, I believe, before 40 overs. Hold on. Oh, hold on, let's have a look. 36.1 over. So that being said, and player of the match, Mushfiqur Rahim, rightfully so. And that being said, great showing by Bangladesh. Great showing. This is the domination of the Tigers in the Tiger Nation. Okay, in the Tiger Nation, you come. No matter where you come from, no matter who you are, you come prepared for dominating for a dominating host. If you're going to challenge the Tigers, you come prepared to fight with everything you have. That attitude is very refreshing to see. That man's cricket attitude is very refreshing to see from Bangladesh. Okay, a few of the things did happen in world cricket, and one thing I'm going to mention is the cricket all-stars between Sachin's Blasters and Warren's Warriors. What an event! And what a concept! I'm not too sure about ticket sales and all that, but still, from the looks of it, the City Field, New York City, home of the New York Mets, with the drop-in pitches. It was a spectacle. It was a fucking spectacle and a half to see all the legends of the game come at it one more time, or a few more times. Believe me, you don't know how satisfying it was for me to see Wasim Akram bowl those unplayable deliveries for one more spell. Obviously, the Wednesday match, I'll try and watch it. I'm not too sure if I can watch it, but I'll try and watch it. You don't get a review because like I'm actually traveling that night. Okay, but it was so good to see Wasim Akram bowl those deliveries. If I was in the stand, I would chant, "You still got it, you still got it." Shane Warne, motherfucking beast of a leg spinner, and bro, like when the Warriors came in, when I believe it was who bowled. No, when Sachin's team came into bat. Sorry, when Sachin's team came into bowl, I'm like, holy shit, man. Holy shit, Shoaib Akhtar, motherfucker, he still got it. Shoaib Akhtar, man, at this age, he still got it. That pace, that bounce, and that intensity, he still got it, motherfucker. He still got it. But once again, this wasn't about who won and who lost. This is about marketing cricket, and it was phenomenal to see 35,000 people showing up at Citi Field. Hopefully, at the Minute Maid Field in Houston, and a ground in LA. I don't follow baseball, right? And a ground in LA will have similar turnouts, if not even better, because holy shit, man, cricket needs to be needs to have USA involved, and involved in a big way, because not all of the United States, a good portion of the United States follows its sports. A good portion, and perhaps maybe do something in Chicago. Chicago is a sports town. Perhaps do something in Chicago. Who knows? Anyways, I'm looking forward to your comments and suggestions, and hopefully you enjoy this review. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Thank you if you already have. I put in this hard work for all you guys, and do follow me on Twitter at TanTigers01. And alright, looking forward to your comments and suggestions. This is Samveer signing out.